Hi everybody, it's Cindy. It is Friday. It is November 15th and I'm back for an update. If you're new to my channel, welcome. And if you're returning, thank you so much. I definitely appreciate you all. I read all the comments, so thank you so much for visiting me. Things are going well. As everybody knows, my family was affected by Hurricane Helene, my mom in Florida and my son in Asheville, North Carolina. My son is still in the process of getting his house fixed. And my mom lost her home and car, so she did move in finally into assisted living. So I'm very grateful for that. Thank you everyone for your prayers and thoughts. And I just wanted to give you an update on that. I am in my stitching season, full force. So I'm gonna share with you what I've been working on. I hope I could give you some inspiration, maybe some ideas of what you might want to work on. So let's get started. I'm gonna start with some pieces that I've been working on. Now, I started this in September, and that's called Sunshine and Sunflowers. And this is a Carolyn Manning design. It's very pretty. And I did finish the first block, so you can see that. I'll bring it in a little closer. Beautiful colors. I love the fall colors. And I did go solid on the middle of that one. They had like a checkered design and I didn't like it. I actually ripped it out, so I went solid on that. So I did finish the first block. There's 4 blocks. So that is stitched on 32 count Spellbrook. It's a Jobelin and it's by Color and Cotton if you like that fabric. I love working on those fabrics. It's I just like the feel of it. Very easy to stitch. Simplicity. So I'm going to put that away. Now the next piece I've been working on, I started this actually December of 2023, so last December, and this is called Home for Christmas. That's by Plum Street Samplers. It's a very pretty pattern. I love the colors in it. And I am stitching this on 32 count Stonehenge by Color and Cotton. It's another Jobelin. So let's take a look. Now I'm going to include a picture right next to this of where it was last time, but that is how much I did on that. It's a really pretty piece, beautiful colors, and I got a lot of stitching done on that because I only really had like this top banner and a couple of those motifs there. So I did get a lot done, and that is a fun stitch. I made a lot of progress on that. Let me put that away. Keep these all together so it doesn't get all mixed up. I can't believe we're in the middle of November already. We're going into the holiday season. So I hope everybody's getting ready for that. Now this piece, this is the next piece I was working on. It's called The Embroideress by Kathy Barrick. Now, I am stitching this on 32 count limestone. It's another Jobelin. It's probably by Color and Cotton. And I don't have when I started it. I think I started it 2 years ago. And I journal everything, so I missed this one, and bad on me. And look at how much I got done on that. And I did switch the name. It has my name there. I switched the hair color. I filled in a lot on the bottom, and I'll include a picture of where I was last time. This is almost done. I only have the bottom. It's a long piece. I only have the bottom to finish up with the alphabet and stuff. So that should be done soon. That'll be great. So that's the next piece I was working on. Let me put that away. next piece I was working on, and I love stitching on this piece. This is by Modern Folk Embroidery, and this is the 2020 A Family Patchwork Sampler. And Jacob has amazing designs. I love working on this. I am doing this in DMC 930. That's one of my favorite colors. I am a blue person. I finished page 6 and stitched all of 7. So you could get a really good look at that. Just take a look at the detail in this piece. And of course I'm doing all of these all across, but this was the last block. So that was page 7, and I filled in a lot. And I'll include a picture right here of where I had left off last time. So I did fill in a lot. I got a lot done on it. And this is it's an enjoyable piece for me to work on. Now, everybody has like a under the bed box of things they stitched but didn't fully finish. And I typically never do that, but in the past several years, I've had a couple pieces that I put aside. And it was mostly because of the cost of framing. Framing is really, really expensive. I'm on more of a budget. I support myself. I don't have any partner or anything. It's just me. So I kind of put it off, and I don't think I'll ever do that again because I love these pieces. Now I'm going to include for you. You might want to get a pen and paper. I'll also include it in the notes below if you want any of the information. I had these framed at Bennett Gallery in Knoxville. Look, I got my Snoopy glasses. Knoxville, Tennessee. And what you do is you call them up. You talk to Ramona. She's excellent. She's been doing it for years. You mail the pieces and then tell them what you're looking for, you know, just plain frame, you know, do you want glass? Do you want, you know, just tell them what you want, and they'll send you several samples. If you don't like those, they'll send you several more. I'm going to give you their phone number, and this is, oh, I just love this. This is by Plum Street Samplers, and this is the day. And let me get you what I stitched this on. Give me 1 second. Okay, I'm back. Okay, so there is the beautiful picture. I love the frame. I really, really, really like this picture. Look at the colors. Now, this was stitched on 36 count Legacy Edinburgh by Picture This Plus. And in the windows in this pattern, I did a light yellow. See, it looks like lights are on. And I changed some of the colors, I'm sure, in the sun. But really, really enjoy how this came out. And I have it hanging up, so I had to take it down. And this is what the back looks. They put their tag on the back and that. And they give you hardware to hang it, which I didn't need, but that is the first piece. I stitched this in, let's see, when did I stitch this? I started it April 2nd of 2022, and I finished it April 29th of 2022. I stitched it in less than a month. I really like this pattern, and I should have never waited to get it framed. 2 years. I mean, it is what it is. Enjoyed it. All right, the next piece, this is a huge piece. We'll see if it fits in the camera. This is a piece that's almost, I started it November 4th of 2018. I finished stitching it August 21st of 2022. And then I just had it framed. So in total, it took 6 years to complete. This is Spring at Hawk Run Hollow. I stitched it on 28 count Morning Star by Color and Cotton, and look, oh my gosh, it's so big. Let's see. Okay, it's hard to get it all in. I go back a little. There you go. I really like it's just, I'll bring in the frame closer. It's a brown type frame. And I really like it. I had stitched this piece many years ago. I had started it before 2015. And I did the traditional top. And I think I stitched 4 or 5 blocks. And then I lost everything I owned and I lost that piece. And I did not want the top to be the same. I had to do it different for me to stitch again. It hangs on my wall. It's big. This is the biggest piece I own for sure. I love the colors in it. I love spring. And I'm so very happy I finally got it framed. And like I said, it's Bennett Gallery. Let me see. I will give you the phone number right now. The phone number is 865-584-6791. I will leave all the information in the drop-down box for this. They do a great job. When I used to live in Knoxville, I used to go in there and get them framed, and they have a huge selection. And I do want to tell you, their turnaround time was amazing. It was like a month. That was it. I have used Total Framing before, and it took me over 6 months to get my one piece back. So highly recommend them. They are well known. They do excellent work. If you're looking for a good framer, I won't use the box stores for personal reasons. I had a bad experience once. So I hope that helps somebody out. Get your your pieces framed. And I was telling my son, I don't know if anybody else thinks about this, especially with all of the storms and people losing stuff, and I've lost everything I owned once before. And I was thinking about all of my pieces, and I'm like, I was asking my son, because he's still staying with me. I'm like, what's going to happen when I'm gone? Like, who's going to want my stuff? Please don't give it to Goodwill. Like, just the thought of my pieces being thrown into Goodwill. I'm like, please don't put my pieces in there. And he said, like, he has a couple of pieces that I did him the full Monopoly board, and he has that and another piece, and he doesn't want anymore. It's not his thing, and I get it. Now I have 2 daughters. I don't know if they're gonna want anything. And I'm like, okay, let me think outside the box. And I'm like, well, you could probably donate it to a library, which would be great. A library, churches would like the pieces. I think churches. I don't think any historical sites or anything would want that, but one of those type of places where you can have your pieces donated to a place that'll actually appreciate them. He goes, yeah, when you get a little older, you need to look into that and start getting rid of your stuff. I'm like, okay. So I was thinking about that. I'm like, oh my gosh, like, we put a lot of time and love into our pieces. Those stitches are a part of us. Like, it still lives in that piece. It's a piece of us. So hopefully some of my kids will want some of my stuff. I mean, when I'm gone, I'm gone. I'm not going to know what happens to stuff anyway. But does anybody else think about that? Like, and I don't even have, because I had lost everything I own. I don't have nowhere near what some people have. Some people have their whole house filled with samplers, ceiling to floor, every inch of the wall is covered. Like, what are they going to do with all this stuff? I wonder if they think about that. I don't know if it's just me thinking about that, or if it's other people out there thinking about that. And I think that's why I stitched a lot of gifts this year. Like, I could stitch it and give it away, and I know somebody else will have it. I don't know. That's just my thought process recently. I'm gonna share in mid-September, the last 2 weeks of September, I was on vacation. And the first week I went to visit my son in Asheville, North Carolina. We had a great trip. It was a beautiful trip. And the next week they got hit with that storm, and God spared me that. Like, I would have been stuck there. I wouldn't have been able to get out and get home. Like, he spared me that by 1 week, literally less than a week. And I did have a great time on that trip. We went to dinners. I went to Sassy Jack's in Asheville, North Carolina. I got to see Kim, you know, just wander around her store. And I had a great time. And driving there, it's a great drive. Between me and him, it's just mountains, and it's just a beautiful drive. And in North Carolina in the summer, a lot of parkways and all that stuff, it's lined with sunflowers. I went into one rest stop, and it was just all sunflowers. I took a picture of it, and I'll include that at the end. It was beautiful. So I'm going to share with you, I did go to Sassy Jack's, and then when I came home, because I had a couple more days left on my vacation, I went into Johnson City to see Amy, and I bought stuff there. So I tried to spread it out. The store, this is Sassy Jack's. Let me see. Sassy Jack's is in Asheville. Kim has a YouTube channel, and the other store, hold on, I'm getting all my stuff out here. I'll include the information on that. Give me 1 second, okay? Okay, I finally got it out of there. All right, so the name of the store in Johnson City, Tennessee, is called Stitch and Crafts. Amy is always there, and, you know, it's a family business. She's the sweetest person, and I had fun just browsing around the store. And I'm going to show you the pieces that I picked up there. And this is buttons and beads. It's a Mill Hill kit. And it's a fall piece. Let me see if I could get it without the glare. It's hard. There you go. So I got that kit, and then I got, this is by the Trilogy, and you can't get these anymore, and this is going to be a gift for somebody. I'm not a Halloween person per se, but look at how cute she is. And Amy said that they're not making these anymore, so super cute. And I got the linen. I picked out a linen that was close to the color, like a light yellow. Amy serges all of her, she'll cut it to size, and she'll serge the pieces. That's what I love about it. It's great. I got that. And the last piece I got, this will be a gift too. This is hands-on design. This is Polar Bear Peak. Heavy. Look at the colors in that. That'll be another gift. Like I said, I'm doing a lot of gifts. This year I did a ton of gifts. I did over 30 pieces for other people. And I did get the linen. I got this beautiful blue for that with the polar bear. And I did pick up, look at the colors. I did get all the colors it asked for. There's a coloring cotton. I mean, what is it, coloring cotton? No, Classic Colorworks. Beautiful color palette. So that'll be pretty. So that's what I picked up from her store when I went there. And like I said, Amy, you could always go online and look up the store in Johnson City. You could give her a call if you need something. She'll definitely ship it out to you. She's good with that. All right, now let me show you what I got from Kim at Sassy Jack's. And these are going to be, 2 of them are going to be gifts, okay? And these were super cute. My friend really likes Halloween. I don't care for Halloween at all, but they do. And these are really cute. They'll be fun to stitch. And these are Satsuma Street kits. And that's Cat O-Lantern. Look at the colors on that. And it's done on perforated paper. They give you, you know, it's a kit. It gives you everything. It's kind of like a Mill Hill kit. But look at that. And then the other one I've got for her is Mr. Cat. Look at the colors of those. That's another Satsuma. And like I said, another kit. Super cute. And then I did get one thing for me to stitch. This is by La Di Da. And it's B is for bunny. It's really cute. I got the linen. And I got the colors. I also got a pair of scissors because I always lose scissors. I live by myself. I still lose stuff. And then this I had got, I still have my old one. I love these. Look at the colors. It's a credit card protector, so when you put them inside, somebody can't swipe your numbers and stuff. It's protected. And I just really like the patterns. And the other one I have, I still use it. I have a rubber band around it because the latch broke, so I bought a new one. And that is what I got from Sassy Jack. So that is what I purchased on that. I'm going to share some of my older fall pieces, and maybe that'll give you an idea on what you might want to stitch. My neighbor stitched me another quilt, a small one, and I put this on my nightstand in my bedroom. I love the colors. I love blue. Like I said, I'm a blue person. She knows that. She's just super talented. And she makes me a lot of quilted stuff. All right, so let's share the pieces that I have on display in back of me, but I took them down. Now, this is Penny Pumpkin. Look at I love it. And this pattern is by the Scarlet House. And that's how I finished it. And it has like an easel type frame there. And that sits up on the mantle. So that's the first one. This piece, it's called Harvest Time. And that's by Chessie and me. Look at the colors on it. And that's how I finished that one. Now this one I have to reach all the way across. Now this pattern is by Waxing Moon, and it's called Turkey Trio, and it has 3 patterns of turkeys, but I didn't like one of them, but I did do 2 of them. So you got that turkey and that turkey, and there's another one it wasn't in my taste for the other one, so I just did these 2, and I finished them on the blacks, and they sit up there too. So if you're looking for some cute turkeys, they're a quick stitch, and they're really beautiful. Like the colors. Now this last piece, I don't like showing pieces that I don't know the names of, but maybe you can help me because I couldn't find who did this pattern. But I really, really like this pattern. I love the colors in it. If you know, put in the comments below. I know one of you will know. There'll be more. I could go through one. I don't remember anything. I have to put notes on the back and stuff. Certain ones I remember, but a lot of them I don't, because I stitched them so long ago. Some people do it. They remember stuff they did 20, 30 years ago. I am not that person. I wish I was, but I'm not. So anyway, that's what I've been working on. I've gotten a lot of stitching done. I hope everybody has an amazing Thanksgiving. You know, do you for Thanksgiving. Don't stress yourself out. Get some stitching in. And like I said, this is my stitching season. I'll be back again next month. I did a video over the weekend of me out antiquing. And I do the videos for my sister so she could see what's in the stores and stuff. And if you like that kind of stuff, you like looking at vintage Christmas and searching for things in an antique store, give it a look. I hope everybody has fun during Thanksgiving. I'll be back before Christmas, and the next time I see you will be in December already. And until we meet again, everyone, happy stitching.